about wide receiver for the New England Patriots, Stefon Diggs. He's already got a high profile relationship with Cardi B and a host of baby mamas happening during multiple times. Now Stefon Diggs back in the spotlight after him and his personal chef, had disagreements. And now we're hearing reports that him and his chef may or may not had something going on. And now the chef suing him for strangulation and perhaps something else. We'll get to the latest on the next edition of Viral. Hello, everyone. This is Kid Diggs. Welcome to this edition of Viral. We talk about Stefon Diggs facing a lawsuit with his chef, but there's more to it, to the story. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Viral here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Here on Viral, we talk about Stefon Diggs, the wide receiver from the New England Patriots, now faces another lawsuit. Stefon Diggs, who's had a high profile relationship with rapper Cardi B, now is back in the spotlight again. He's facing court, and a new lawsuit has been filed as Stefon Diggs and his chef had something going on, but the chef claims that Stefon Diggs really had strangled her, and she has these new claims. Let's look at this news report right here from a local affiliate and see what's going on.
My mouth dropped.
Patriots fans in disbelief.
I don't really have any other words, and I'm shocked.
The news breaking midday. Star wide receiver Stefon Diggs charged with felony strangulation and misdemeanor assault.
It's a shame.
The alleged incident happened December 2nd in his Denham home. A police report shows that's when Stefon Diggs allegedly entered the bedroom of his private chef, a female. She told police that they were in an ongoing argument over money, saying he hit her in the face, then tried to choke her using his elbow.
We don't want that negative publicity around our community right now, especially since we've been having such a great season and a very awarding season.
In a statement to 12 News, the Patriots say they are aware of the accusations, writing in part, quote, Stefon has informed the organization that he categorically denies the allegations. We support Stefon. We will continue to gather information and will cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities and the NFL as necessary.
Let the law do its job, and the honesty will come out in the end.
Diggs is scheduled to be arraigned January 23rd, just 2 days before the AFC Championship.
Like I said, next man up if he's taken away.
All right, you saw right there from the news report from the local affiliate on how all that came about. We know that let's go ahead and bring him. Mr. Bob Evans, come on out and tell us what's going on with Stefon Diggs and this whole strangulation situation with his chef, and we'll just go from there.
New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs is making headlines tonight, and this time it's not for football. Reports confirm that Diggs is facing criminal charges, though details remain limited as the situation continues to develop. Right now, it's important to be clear. These are allegations, and no final outcome has been determined. Authorities have not released full details, and Diggs has not been convicted of any crime at this time. Still, the news raises serious questions about what this could mean for Diggs' future with the Patriots, especially as the NFL closely monitors off-field conduct. The Patriots organization has yet to issue a formal statement, but historically, situations like this can lead to league reviews, team decisions, or even possible disciplinary action, depending on how the case unfolds. We'll continue to follow confirmed updates only and bring you the facts as they're made available. For more breaking stories like this, you're watching Viral.
Thank you, Bob, for that informative, valuable information. Bob Evans is always on top of his game, and Bob Evans is doing that. Hopefully, we'll get some more stuff going in. But let's hear what you people had to say. You people had a lot to say about Stefon Diggs, the chef, and the argument, the altercation of him strangling her. what's going on? Like, let's hear the latest on what you people had to say on what people say.
Stefon Diggs is facing felony strangulation charges. Now, these charges were filed on Diggs Monday, December 29th, which stemmed from an incident that happened on December 2nd between him and his chef. The police report came from his personal chef, who she said Diggs placed his hands around her neck following an argument at Stefon's home about her compensation. And although this happened on December 2nd, she apparently didn't report this until December 16th. The Patriots organization is standing by Diggs, stating that Stefon has informed the organization that he categorically denies the allegations. We support Stefon. The statement also says that we will continue to gather information and will cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities and the NFL as necessary. Out of respect for all parties involved, and given that this is an ongoing legal matter, we will have no further comment at this time. And the scheduled arrangement was supposed to be January 23rd, 2 days after the AFC Championship, but it doesn't stop there, because today just has been a pretty bad day for the Diggs brothers, because his brother Stefon Diggs was just released from the Cowboys and will most likely be a free agent now. At this time, all this is currently allegations against Diggs, and he has not been charged with anything yet.
We have our first update in the case against Stefon Diggs and have found out that the alleged victim was his personal chef, whom he allegedly slapped and choked over a salary dispute. According to the narrative, the female employee first went to the police on December 16th and stated she was working as a private chef on December 2nd, when Diggs entered her unlocked bedroom to discuss an ongoing text exchange between the two over money she believed was owed to her. She then claims Diggs became angry and smacked her across the face. She then also claims he tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow and that he was behind her with his arms wrapped around her. She said at this point she felt like she could have blacked out, but then she was thrown onto the bed and he said something along the lines of "thought so." The woman told cops she explained to Diggs she still hadn't been paid, but Diggs said lies and left the room. According to the report, she said she was hesitant to come forward due to Diggs being a member of the Patriots. She told cops that she started working with Diggs in July and was supposed to work through the 2025 season and was supposed to be paid weekly, but it got switched to monthly instead, and she had not received a monthly payment during the time of the incident. We will continue to update you with what we learn.
Okay, emergency press conference time. I'm sure by now everybody has seen the news, the allegations against Stefon Diggs, felony charges that he strangled, chokehold his personal chef, assaulted his personal chef over back pay dispute. Now, I got to remind a couple people before we get into this. First of all, in this great country of ours, America, it's innocent until proven guilty. And what team won the first Super Bowl after 9/11 that brought this country together and stood up for everything great about this country? The Patriots. So I believe in the rules of this country, innocent until proven guilty. I also know no team has taken the higher road, had better moral integrity than the New England Patriots. Aaron Hernandez, the second he got accused of murdering a bunch of people, before you could even say double homicide, he was cut, he was gone. We don't care wins, losses. We look for good people, good humans. But again, this is innocent until proven guilty. Another thing, I have a personal chef. I just hired one. A lot of you people out there probably don't have personal chefs. You know the intricacies of working with a personal chef. Again, innocent until proven guilty. I find it peculiar a personal chef can have all these back wages owed and still be cooking. If you're owed all this money and the guy is not paying, you stop cooking. Or you're on a salary and the money's getting paid. So how do you have so many back wages that suddenly you're getting choked out? Again, I don't know the details. I'm just saying before we pass judgment in this country of ours, where the Patriots won the first Super Bowl after 9/11 and stand for America, the very word patriot, what we fight for, the rule of law. Let's give this a second to breathe before we pass judgment. Innocent until proven guilty. And if you've never had a personal chef, you really shouldn't weigh in here. I hope for the sake of everybody, the chef, Stefon Diggs, this is all a bunch of malarkey. And I don't want to be the one explaining this to Ann Michael May. She's doing Bakemas, and we got to now talk about our wide receiver assaulting personal chefs. But again, innocent until proven guilty. If you don't have a personal chef, zip it, and we'll see where this goes. But let's let the facts play out before we start, throwing stones here. That's all.
Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs has been charged with strangling and assaulting his private chef over a financial dispute. So this is all of the court paperwork, and there is a lot in here. So this alleged incident happened on December 2nd, but the victim did not come forward to police until December 16th because she told police she was hesitant to say anything because of Diggs' fame. So in the police report, she tells police that she was in the bedroom texting Diggs over a financial dispute. She said she believed she was owed money, and she was texting with Diggs when Diggs came into the bedroom and they got into an argument. I'm reading from the police report here. It says she alleges that the male then smacked her across the face. She said that she tried to push him away. The male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. Now in the police report, this says this happened at Diggs' home in Dedham. Diggs' attorney says he categorically denies these allegations, calling them unsubstantiated and uncorroborated. And the Patriots also released a statement saying that Stefon informed them of his innocence when it comes to these allegations, and the Patriots said, "We support Stefon." An NFL spokesperson also said they're aware of the matter and that they are in touch with the Patriots, but that's all they would say. Diggs is scheduled to be arraigned on January 23rd, and then we have a lot more on our website, NBCBoston.com.
Newly released dashcam footage may show Texas teen Camila Mendoza Olmos, who went missing on Christmas Eve. The video was released by Bexar County Sheriff's Office and shows someone resembling the 19-year-old walking close to her home around 7 a.m. on Christmas Eve. The Sheriff's Office posted on Facebook asking if you commute through this area or have dashcam or home surveillance footage that may have captured Camila, please contact the Bexar County Sheriff's Office immediately. Her mom said Camila went missing after going for one of her regular walks, and according to police, she was last seen in a black North Face jacket with blue accents, baby blue pajama shorts, and white shoes. Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar told Cuomo, cops have not ruled out kidnapping or trafficking, but they are also investigating the possibility that she disappeared on her own accord. Camila had only her car keys and potentially her license with her when she disappeared. Her cell phone was left on her bed, investigators say. The search for Camila expanded all the way into Mexico, and authorities confirmed that Camila, a U.S. citizen, had not been detained by ICE. The operation has now expanded to multiple agencies, including the FBI, DHS, as well as local and state police forces. We will update you as we learn more.
You people didn't hold back. You people let us know, like, hey, Stefon Diggs was in the wrong, strangling the chef. Now we're hearing rumors and reports that he might have relations with the chef, and it's a lot. It's no surprise. And now Cardi B kind of like doesn't give a you know what. It's kind of hurting her image a little bit, but her image has been hurt for so long, even when she was with Offset. But that's another case for another story. Well, thank you all for watching this edition of Viral, where we talk about Stefon Diggs and the chef and what's going on. The chef filed a lawsuit and saying that she got strangled by him. We'll talk about in the next edition. We'll see you later here on Viral.